Hey guys, it's channel update time! Let's hit it! So hi ho everyone, hello and welcome. Channel update here with TheXploder. Hope you're all doing well by the way, and yes, videos have been stagnant. They have been. So I want to address that properly in a proper channel update of 2017, the first one, just so we can get some groundwork going. Okay, first things first, Let It Die. I still love the game. I'm not playing the game nearly as much at the moment because I have Yakuza 0 and I have Digimon The Next Order that I'm playing religiously at this moment in time. But that doesn't mean Let It Die content is over. But, and here's the big but, the only Let It Die themed content that I will be working on in the foreseeable future will be occasional live streams where we're still climbing up the tower barbs, because I refuse to climb the tower any further without it being on live stream, because I think then we have an interesting dynamic going on, we can all join in, we can all watch it, all climb up together, and that'll be a more fun experience. So that's not going anywhere. On top of that, Let It Raid is not going anywhere unless you guys stop sending in submissions. If there are no submissions for Let It Raid, there will be no episode for that week. So if you're a fan of Let It Raid, if you love the series, and if you basically just love me reviewing content, because I love doing Let It Raid, I really do. Let It Raid is super interesting to me, because every single raid can be different, the raid setups can be completely unique. I enjoy putting it all together, I enjoy watching your raids go at it. So if you want to keep that series going guys, you got to keep submitting. Even if you've submitted in the past, keep shoving them my way. It can keep the series going, and I don't mind doing it. So that's what's going to happen for Let It Die content. As for the other things I was thinking of working on, such as the other boss reviews, the weapon reviews and everything else, unless something changes, not so much in the game but more so in me, unless something changes, I'm probably not going to be working on those, because I feel like I've been burnt out with Let It Die. It's a very weird feeling to have, to be honest, but I genuinely feel like I'm burnt out. So unless I'm live streaming it, or unless I'm working on a new episode of Let It Raid, Let It Die content, for this moment in time, on pause. Let's put it that way, it's on pause. So what does this mean for other video content coming out? Well, expect more of these, expect more vlogs. Whether they're channel updates, or whether they're things talking about like the Royal Rumble that happened in the WWE recently, which I stayed up till 4 AM to watch, which was amazing. Or other situations that occur, I like talking about it right here, right now. On top of that, I've been working on another new anime review, because my Kiss Exist one, I feel like I did a really good job with, but I feel as if I could have done better. So I'm going to be doing another one, and the next anime I'll be reviewing is an anime true to my heart, Ultimate Muscle, the Kinnikuman Legacy. I love that anime to pieces. I want to review it for you guys. Even if you haven't seen the series before, I want to review it for you guys. So that's one thing to look forward to already. On top of that, speaking of Digimon The Next Order, which I have right here, I'm going to be doing a series on it. It's going to be a heavily edited playthrough series. So basically what this means is I could be live streaming it. So if I am live streaming it, chances are I am recording it for a future video. But what's going to happen is we're going to be playing Digimon The Next Order, and as we're playing through it, I'm going to be editing certain bits out that take ages, such as like grinding, leveling up my Digimon, training them up, like maybe even adding in some funny training montages, editing in some funny moments. But basically we're going to play this thing from beginning to end and see what happens. But on top of that, I've got another project in the works, and it involves my my impression of Deckard Cain from Diablo. So if you've never played Diablo, there's this character, this aged character by the name of Deckard Cain, and he speaks somewhat like this as he lives in Tristram, ready to fight against the horde of Diablo, and things like that. My accent isn't as good at the moment because my throat is terrible. My throat is still feeling really bad. It's been like it since Christmas. It's still not the best, and that's another reason why videos are kinda coming out stagnantly, because some days my throat could be fine, other days I'm coughing up everywhere, so apologies for that. But with Deckard Cain, because of that impression and when my voice is feeling better, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, with Deckard Cain. I was originally thinking of doing it with the Skyrim Special Edition, and before I do it, I might just do it. But at the moment I want to do it with Oblivion, because it feels as if Oblivion and Deckard Cain can work very well together. Because you have the Oblivion gates that can be mistaken as the rifts and bits along those lines. It could be Deckard Cain's quest to find the Horodric Cube, because all he finds are Oblivion orbs. The comedy writes itself in that one, and I'll be really looking forward to putting that together. Who knows, if the Oblivion one does really well, I probably will move on to Skyrim. And hell, who knows, maybe Deckard Cain will pop up in a Fallout game at some point and just be like, guns against Diablo, what magic is this? So that is another thing to look forward to in the near future. On top of that, I could be working on some other things, such as my top 5 video games of all time, which I may just be making a mini series out of, pending on the month, because I may be doing a top 50 video games of all time, where every week I put a new video up that goes like from 50 to 40, from 39 to 30, you know, all that jazz. So I've got a lot in the works. This is just a breather as to what I'm working on, how things are going, and to give you some solace. So let me know down below, guys, how you're doing, how your day's going, how your 2017 is going so far. And on top of that, let me know if you're looking forward to any of the stuff I'm working on. I do apologise yet again. I blame my throat mostly for things, but I am still working on stuff. Don't think about it. Don't think that I'm dead, because I'm not. It's also the fact that I've been working a lot more recently, which is great, because then I get more money, and more money means more I can put into these videos, so that I can make them look even better. So that's even better. But I'm going to leave you here because I'm waffling on a little bit. Have a fantastic day, ladies and gents. Keep it real, stay explosive, and I'll see you next time. Bye!